Hello, my beautiful crafty friends. This is a different video from me. I wanted to try my hand at editing, and I was in the craft room today doing some filming and projects, and I wanted to give it a go. I kind of just want to step up my channel a little bit, but I'm asking that you show me grace because this isn't my usual type of video. This is really the first one I've ever done. So let's dive in and let's see what I'm making. Now, these tiles are from the Dollar Tree. I had them geared up and ready to go for spring, but I never got to them. And today, after all the stuff that I had done in my craft room, I felt like none of my projects were finished. And I knew this would be a cute little quick project that I could try with editing. And here we go. Now, the glue stick, a lot of crafters use glue sticks with their scrapbooking papers on their DIYs, and I'm usually using a wet glue, so I'm hoping this will hold up for me. Now, I'm just sanding off the remainder of the paper. This is how I like to do it because it gives you a perfect fit to your project. Now, I took a large popsicle stick and I added sandpaper to it, and it's been a game changer, guys. Like, I got that trick from Faith Chick 77, and it's so easy to store. It's so handy to have around. I absolutely love it. I probably won't use anything else to get my extra paper off of my projects. But can we take a moment for this Hobby Lobby paper? This truck paper is so stinking adorable. It really doesn't go with the decor that I was going for this year, but I had to make it. It's just too cute. And if I don't keep it, I know my sister will love it. Love it, love it, love it. She likes it when I bring her little projects. Now, you see those ovals there? Those came from the Dollar Tree. They were in a mixed bag of little wood shapes, and I seen those and knew I could make them into pumpkins. And there's my ladybug. You guys, she's a new little addition into my craft room. I see Kathy Jo use her all the time, and I thought, you know what? I want to try it. I have the Memory Keepers one, but I just didn't feel like it worked as well, so I was really hoping that that one would. Now, that Happy Fall is also from Hobby Lobby. It was super inexpensive. I think like $1.50 for 5 or 6 of them, or 4 or 6 of them, whichever. And then I'm also using that wood glue super glue, wood glue. I don't know. I've been seeing over at Decal and More, she uses it a lot, and I thought, you know what, I'll give it a shot. I knew I needed a wet glue because I had to line up these pumpkins and I needed time to play. Like, ovals are such a weird shape to turn into a pumpkin, but they look so cute when I'm done. They're just so cute. And then now what I'm doing is I'm looking for some popsicle sticks. I knew I wanted to make my stems out of popsicle sticks. And I have these really sharp cutters in my craft room that was fairly inexpensive. And they work great for like wood dowels, popsicle sticks, all those certain things. Now, the other DIYers, they use those, I can't think of the name of them right now, but they're like almost $20 on Amazon. With having those big scissors, I can't come to spend that kind of money on just a different kind of scissor. But anyways, because it works just as well. Now, what I'm doing here is I have a paper towel and I am staining my popsicle stems, my pumpkin stems, with the Waverly Antique Wax. And then I went ahead and I painted all my ovals with the pumpkin, Waverly Pumpkin. But I knew that pumpkin was a little bright. That orange was a little bright. So I knew I wanted to distress them and make them all, rustic looking and farmhouse looking. And oh, they just turn out so cute, you guys. Oh my gosh. Just turn out so cute. And then I thought, you know what? I learned a new technique tonight with those ovals. I laid those suckers down. Oh, wait, hold on. You guys see that? That has been also a game changer in my craft room. That little cup from the Dollar Tree, that painter's cup, I use it all the flipping time. But I laid those ovals down and then I started painting the sides while they were laid down, and it went so much faster. And then here, I'm just distressing them with the antique wax. I knew that wax was going to bring the shapes of them out, and I just wanted to farmhouse them up. You know what I mean? I just wanted to stress them and farmhouse them. Now, this is from my paper crafting days that I still love to use. This is Rangers ink, and I believe it's called Vintage Photo. And I have a little dauber there, and I'm just rusting up the paper it's such a great little accent. A lot of girls like to do that the distressing with the little brush that I have there on the side. But I like this for my papers because it's not as in your face. It's more subtle. It gives it like an aged patina. And then I did it to each one of my ovals. And I wasn't going to at first. And I thought, you know what? Why not? Why not just let the edges pop? And it really made a difference in the end. So I'm glad that I did it. But there we go. I'm showing you the ink one more time with my little dauber. I just love that thing. I'm so happy that a lot of my paper crafting has moved into my DIYing, and it's really helped out. So here I am. I'm laying my pumpkins out. I got my ruler out and I messed with it a lot. And I'm kind of glad that I was able to cut all that out because you guys wouldn't want to see how bad I am at math. Because, girl, I am horrible at math. I really, really am. And then looking at it from above, I still didn't get it right. Y'all, that ain't even straight. That pumpkin sure is not straight. But it is what it is. It turned out cute in the end. It don't even matter. When it's homemade, it doesn't have to be perfect, right? So I'm gluing down my pumpkins side by side, and then you really don't know what that pumpkin shape is going to be until you get your top piece. And then you got to mess around with it a little bit. Move them in, move them out, make it look more like a pumpkin. And then I'm really hoping this wood glue dries clear. My project's done, but it needs to dry. And I haven't really seen if it has or not. But I went ahead and I tucked my stem underneath that top piece. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the second pumpkin there on the right. This is so different. I feel like I'm talking to myself. I know I'm talking to you guys, but man, my kids probably think I'm cuckoo crazy. You know what? They ain't wrong. They sure the heck ain't wrong. But anyways, it's late at night and I'm tired, but I really wanted to try this because I was so excited to do something new on my channel. So there we go. We got our top piece again. You guys, look at it already. Isn't it so cute? That middle paper is just like the star of the show. It really is. So I pulled out some of my stuff, my bips and my bobs, and I have these leaves from Hobby Lobby. Excuse me. And I knew that I wanted to add some leaves, so I added some wooden leaves. Those turned out perfect, y'all. I love them. And I knew that I wanted to use some raffia, and then I had that cute little strip of burlap there, and I put it into a bow, but it just didn't work out for me. There I am trying to get it into a bow. And I thought it'd be so rustic and so cute and kind of a different texture on my project, but it just didn't work out. You'll see in the end, I don't end up using it. I pulled out some flowers. I think I pulled out some different colored raffia. Yeah, just a bunch of different bits and bobs to see what I would like. And I mess around with it and the placement of it. And boy, I tell you what, that raffia and we were starting to get into a fight. Like all those little strands, I wanted some thicker pieces, but I didn't want to open up a whole nother batch. And I had some in that tub, but man, it did not want to cooperate with me. My bows weren't coming out right. I was pulling on the tails to make them smaller, and not all the loops were coming down. It was a mess, y'all, but it ends up being okay here in the end. I probably should have cut more of this out. Let me know for future what all you guys would want to see in these projects. And then I was going to place them on the pumpkins. I thought for sure I was going to place them on the pumpkins. And then I was like, no, that it just eats up the whole pumpkin. It just didn't look right. And then I thought, well, I'll make them smaller. Nope, just didn't look right. So I went ahead and I decided on the corner we're going to go. So I think I want to display it as a 3-piece. So I kind of, the bows on each end kind of just makes it flow a little bit better. And I just added those one with some hot glue. And then I want to make sure they're the same size. And then I burnt myself right there. Yep, ouch, there it goes. I did, I burnt myself. It was not fun, but it happens all the time. It is what it is. And then I was like, I kind of want something on that middle piece, but I don't want it to be overwhelming. And that bow just didn't really flow. So I thought, you know what? Nope, we'll just keep it simple. And I ended up taking it off. And then I tried that burlap bow again because it was so cute and I wanted to use it, but it still didn't work. So it just didn't work. If it don't work, it don't work. You can't force it, And that's why, I think that's my funnest part is when I'm almost done and getting to accessorize. But here we go. Here it is. How cute. Look at the ink on the edges. Like, it's so, it really helps it. Yeah, I forgot to glue my leaves down. I was ready to show off my project and it wasn't even done. I just forgot to glue the leaves down. But yeah, it turned out so cute. I love it. I love how um, the edges are inked. I wanted to make sure that I had them hung in. It was a little late to check now, huh? But here I am talking to you guys saying how much I love how cute it turned out. I'm glad that I finally got to use those tiles. If I don't get to display it, I know my sister will. I was just showing you the different ways that it can be displayed. And that's it, you guys. So I guess the video is over with. Let me know, do you like this type of video down below? And thanks for spending your time with me. Bye.